As we are sitting, the three of us, in our comfortable, cozy New Center Mainstream room tonight, how about this? Astronauts right now are leaving the International Space Station to return to Earth. Among them was NASA astronaut Johnny Kim. According to NASA, they were set to leave the station just about 40 minutes ago, in fact. And yeah, the group completed a 245-day mission on the International Space Station. So their spacecraft is expected to land on Earth around midnight Tuesday. Sadly, not expected to land here in the U.S. They're supposed to touch down in Central Asia. Kim will then be picked up by NASA and returned to Houston. I'm always fascinated by these stories because we get caught up in our world of everything that's so important to us right now. And meanwhile, these astronauts are floating around over us.
I know, It's so funny. I was reading, I think I saw on space.com says they're supposed to land in Kazakhstan. And I was thinking, I've never been to Kazakhstan. And I was like, you go somewhere new and they say there can be like culture shock. And I was like, I wonder if after going to space, Kazakhstan will feel just different. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I
What
wonder
is
if
that?
space
Is there-
removes
to be
the...
there?
Is there Earth shock, like when you come back?
Yeah.
It makes me think of last year. Do you guys remember when I think it was Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams? The two astronauts were stuck up in space for like.
They were careful not to say stuck, but yes, they were stuck.
They were stuck for what, like an extra 9 months or something?
Yes.
It was
Oh my God.
crazy.
Tremendous amount of time.
Yeah, and I mean, just like the whole aspect of being in space, like losing bone mass and muscle mass because your body is just kind of falling apart.
Right.
It doesn't know how to adjust.
Yeah, the physical transition period back to gravity on Earth, that they
Yeah.
have weeks of basically physical therapy to adjust to that again.
Right.
Which raises the question for me. So money aside, we know that some people went up to space technically
Sure.
recently. Would you do it?
Absolutely.
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
In a heartbeat. Maybe that goes with being a meteorologist, but
Oh, okay,
I would-
right, okay,
I
that
would,
part of it.
I would get on a rocket tomorrow
problem,
if
if
the
you
option
could.
was there, and I would go into space. Yeah,
Someone will have to cover for Christian. He's
That's
getting on
right.
a rocket tomorrow.
They'll just be in
That's
space
right.
tonight.
So anybody watching that has space industry connections,
This is your
first
guy.
meteorologist in space. I
This
don't know,
is a
maybe
good
there
pitch line.
Maybe there's been a meteorologist already in space, but I mean,
Why a hard
God,
pass?
I'd love to be the
Cam?
first.
I mean, just no.
Just-
It's. I love space. Brian, you and I were talking
Yeah.
about this earlier. It's
This
amazing.
is so fascinating.
But I like to learn about it and admire it safely from here.
Okay. Do you have fear of planes at all or flying?
Not as much. I just kind of relinquish control, which is what I
Yeah.
would do if I had to go to space. But
But see, it'd be a had to. You hear
Had
that?
to,
If I
yeah.
had to go to
Had
space,
to.
we've got 10 seconds left here. But I just have to know, Brian, would you go?
I think I would.
Yes.
I would.
Alright.
I would be terrified for every second of it, but I would.
Yeah.
All
I think
right.
I think the fear would really kick in.
All right.
Yeah.
Someday, Christian, we'll do the trip.
Maybe so. Maybe
All
so.
right.